Good afternoon, sorry everyone. I divided 5 minutes so fast. I think talks currently. So, before I start, how many people in that study have written that statement? And how many people have used Zyte for that? Did you care? I did ask. So today I'll be talking about a couple of things related to web crawling. So we further discuss the challenges associated with large-scale cloning. Then we discuss the idea of page objects and how they can help you solve some of these challenges. Then we see some important snippets on how you can write these page objects with web point package. And then we'll integrate everything instantly on a production level to see how you can use page objects on production. Right, quick background on me. So, been using this amazing language for 8 years now. Starting from academic research, here at advanced signal processing, data processing areas. Then I'm in the industry to make an impact. Yes, make more money. Shut up. So, develop cloud security software slash custodial mobile and other good stuff. And lastly, for a couple of years, I've been working with Zyte and in memory section. So what is Zyte? So at Zyte, we love data, right? You guys are better at Zyte, and we love cloud data. So we primarily do 3 things at Zyte. We have a open source organization by default, right? That's how the company started. The founders started with this daily project, which was an open source project. Got enjoyed and then business was created out of it. So that's how it started. We also maintain some other cool web scraping and crawling packages like Spider-Man, Date Partial, word start you can check out GitHub. Then we also sell some commercial products to make money. Obviously, Scalable Cloud is our very biggest cloud hosting platform for web scrapers that can be used to host your orders. And Zyte API are latest all-in-one proxies from the AI extraction software. We use these things separately now. You get everything into one. So these tools can help you get started on your project and take it all the way to production and scale to whatever is sitting there. Finally, this is where I come in. So we also provide consultancy and services to other companies. So we have customers that come to us and say that we don't like coding, we don't like the infrastructure, so just give us the data, right? They provide us websites and we just scrape the data for them. We are working with all sorts of customers, all sorts of data. We are working with hedge funds, banks, research organizations, intelligence agencies, large language model companies trying to say things, obviously. But yeah, any other way to have visible and hardware, we have stayed. So yeah, that's it. Just a few numbers to give you guys context of the challenges what I discussed them. These numbers might be a little old, but just to so 30 million pages we crawl on a monthly level, 200 something active projects that we are getting close to $4,800. But the most interesting number in my opinion is this 30 million against 200. So we have only 30 people managing, maintain these $4,800, and the way we are able to streamline and create our processes, paid objects is like wonderful. So what are some of the challenges when you're crawling the web on such a large scale? Right, first off, anyone who's written in a web crawling is to understand that scrapers are not really broken, right? And it's just the nature of the problem, right? You're thing against a website that can change anytime without telling you, right? So, your website layout can change, the data can change, and it's a constant beginning, constant maintenance, right? Reusability, right? Since there is no standard specification for writing web scraping code, it's really hard to use the same code in different projects, even if you have the same website, right? Even if you're developing web scraping for Amazon, once your context changes, it's very hard to reuse the same code. And finally, again, connected to reusability. Web scraping code is highly specific to a framework or a project or, So let's say you want to use stability, you have to develop code for stability, you cannot port it somewhere else, change the pipes to where things started with code. So, these are the three main challenges. So, let's say we want to develop a web scraper for this website, right? It's a demo website, we have a website for practicing demos. So, it's just a fictional web store, a few books, listing a few books. You open up a book page, it has, some data about the book, right? So, let's look at it maybe down the middle of that, right? You have a scale function takes a URL, downloads the URL through requests, and get something into your text, URL, library. If you think about this scraper, any web scraper in general, web scraper is just a combination of two things. You have the crawling part and you have the executive part. Crawling part is where you're going onto the internet and downloading the web page. Navigating the website and doing, just reading this. Instruction part is going to be of the scraper is where you're actually passing the data and you're actually, scraping actually. So if we can somehow decouple these two things, it's very hard to decouple these two things, right? If we can somehow decouple these two things, we would have much better maintenance because we can maintain these two parts separately. We will have some reusability because, again, our extraction code is not specifically for the project, and maybe some level of particular portability. So let's see what we can do. Let us first try to simplify common stuff. So we can do that, right? We can generate a download function, it's using requests, takes a URL, also like the pulse function, right? And first we download, we call the response, we download the response from download function, passes with the parse function, and but there's still a problem, right? The parse function still requires a request or response tags. It's still dependent on requests for what if you want to use this request? What if you want to test this problem on automated algorithm? It's still decoupled over to the framework. So we are good Python engineers. We can do some stuff. We can define a data class, a SQL class to provide an interface for that response to make it generic. So now what we will do is we'll get the response and we'll wrap it in the response class, and then our parse function can take. And so all now we have to do is just to change our framework. We have to just wrap it in this good class. So our probability to our registerability is reusable. So let's see. Same thing how we can do in a much more streamlined manner using payload. But first of all, let's see what payload objects are. Right, so the idea of payload objects is not new. It was proposed by someone called Martin Fowler. By the way, this is the second shout out to Martin Fowler, so maybe we should invite him in the next PyCon. So it was originally proposed for testing of web pages, right? It was for beginning QA automation, SLE, all that stuff. I have an idea about data affairs. Essentially, what it is it's just a payload object class that provides an interface to your web page, right? It just hides the details of the website, and you can deal with. You don't have to deal with the lower level HTML stuff. It just hides all the workings of the HTML and provides you a nice API. It's sort of like an API project, right? I'll show you by image. So take it using your so you have a web page. Obviously, you can not HTML. So payload distance between your application and the raw HTML. It really provides you very nice interface. So your application doesn't have to worry about what's going on in that. So it's hiding all the detail lot with crazy step to the system and your application can just act like it's just in the. So that's how very good to your options. Okay, so let's now see how we can write payload objects to web library. So WebPoint is another open source project that Zyte is working on to do. It's PyCon 3.8 implementation of payload objects. See, the idea is the same, but we are using it for web we have, because essentially UA auto website testing and web scraping have a lot of one best way is a internal payload, another way is setting over, right? It defines all the boilerplate code, all the ideas that you need for implementing these payload objects, file them, available on the mobile for you to install. Right? So let's see how we can page objects. Okay, so this was what we came up with using Python, the last set, right? We connected shift also as that. So let's see what would be the equivalent using page objects with a few things are doing it. First, we're defining class. First, we're defining the ordinal schema of your data that you're checking, right? Then you're defining your page object class of page. It inherits from that page, which is in that way, and becomes a page object class. And then if it's a Python inherits class, which means that you have to find the data type of the class that's generated from beginning, which is this class. And to call a page object, a simplest thing a page object can do is we just define this to right? And we define all your extension code. And I'll get back to this get item, but for now, just so we know it's for downloading the pages and passing it through the page. I'll get back. So all you have to do. So this is going to be the page object. Your extraction code, I see it away from your routing code. You have nice isolation. But we can do it with isolation. You can define fields like this, right? With vectorization, you can define fields like category keys, we have each tree, in case we have all the field. We do all the stuff like that. And since these are classes, so essentially all the object-oriented cool stuff you can do. For example, let's say you want to enhance or add more fields to this page object. You define another data type, you inherit it from there, right? You add some new fields. Your this was page object data. You inherit some new page object, inherit it from there. But in case you're wondering what if this handle is, it just tells you the point here, right? Like Django, that is the page object is for this domain. So why do you think we have to inherit from this class again? Remember I told you web page class is generic, but we still inheriting it for book page. This book page is not generic class. So we define another class that we can inherit from and convert this class into a page object class. So anything that is done, the same thing is telling me the portrait of the page entity, this category as well. And again, you can define these fields again as a second. Let's see how we can define it. So, a very common use case in staging is that we make it issue because we sometimes staging and the API they will retain. This websites are very JavaScript happy, you have to make different calls. So we're going to IT. So this whole package is built using our experience of vegetarian for all the use cases, editing that depending, you need vegetarian is there. So we're going to provide you with an HTTP method. So you can just type manipulations like this, and you get you fix anything. Any scope you have to use the way it is. But you can make an additional post here, calls, all that additional requests, we edit, reduce, do it again. This is an obvious code I was copy pasting from you, but I think what it's doing is it's going back to the previous page and figuring out on what level the OPS is going back into system. Another use case is that you need to pass some parameters or some context to your extraction code, right? In order to change the value of extraction code. So like this, you need to pass some parameters. So that's what it goes to that facility. You can again use train balance as a class that you have there. So yeah, you can get this just a between of the head and or you can pass a count from your calling board to the extraction code. It will get that. Alright, so I told you guys to wait for this get item method. So what I told you that this method is for downloading the points. So, but sorry to tell you guys this is not how you use the objects in production. The objects provide the package just provide any way of downloading the web pages. And why is that? Remember I told you web code is just a framework for defining, parsing and extraction out, right? it has nothing to do with how you download the web. This is for you to figure out. We can only provide you with a way on how you can organize your expected value. Webpoint, the downloading has to be handled by a webpoint to handle framework. Right? So this is the language. Some framework. It's the job of the framework to get the URL, download the URL, pass it to the book, to the page object, and then edit it. And this is actually what gives page objects their power for you to usability, right? And usability. Like so one day after you have defined your section logic at one time, use it with whatever. Right? This is your flexibility and it problems. So this was the image I earlier showed you, right? This is how the picture is. More web framework. It downloads the raw HTML, passes it to the page object, gets the data back, passes it to the application. Right? So right now, since this webpoint idea is we are actively working on it, what we have done is since last maintain stability, so we have built Zyte as webpoint Umair, right? But as the adoption will out, but also stability is like most popular Python framework, so it covers like 80% of the use cases. So we have built the integration with stability. We have another open source package for that, stability point. You can use it for 3.8 stability 2.6. It makes stability framework compatible with data objects and again to any other form. So let's see how you can use stability point in a production level stability problem, right? So all you have to do is first you obviously download the stability point and install stability point. Then all you have to do is just install middlewares for stability point, right? Just change the configuration class. That's all you have to do. Like adding all stability and start accepting page objects. You can define your items in the item.py file, right? The items that are required. You can keep your extraction code in a separate package directory. We prefer the notation of using the domain as a file name, right? These are all the big objects you just looked at, in a separate file. This is all your project was to play. Nothing new, item.py, in place type, EOS being created director, package directory, place all the data objects over there, fires, you have defaults.py. Okay, let's look at some of the work. So this is just simple without using data objects, just listed it on the website. You know, if you go to the listing for every name that you find, you just strip every color. How can you provide to use data objects? It's as simple as doing this. We just import the page object, you define an additional parameter, just start it. The framework will automatically know that I have to pass the response to its all the direct automatically. If you download the web page, pass to the page object, you will nice data available here. It's amazing framework. The code so you have to avail it. Various. What if you want to use another page object? Again, just suddenly play. You can import another page object, just fire your data database. Achievements, however, you can imagine the photo here. Right, so to conclude, web streaming what is hard again, we all agree into product technology, afraid to get it. Page objects, have according to the rule of software development separation of concerns. Two things that are compete with each other should not be together. You saw that generally usability, one time after define a page object, use it in a different product, use it with different frameworks, portability, anyway, just import and use it. And some of the recommended resources, documents, webpoint logs, data point logs, we have our resources on our website. You can visit very good if you want to learn more about web scraping from experts. Adequate function is one of the open source community. We have another community which is touched. It's a Discord server join that. We have the maintainers of Zyte on this stuff there. We can get any more and integrate it out to alternative algorithm. All right, that's to that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Umair. Do you have any questions for me? Two things are really important in section is saying on each side use of proxy, and the second one is to figure out entity paths. You know whether the source regions. How do you label it?
So Vercoin, again, as I mentioned, it has nothing to do with downloading, it's stepping, proxies. It's just dealing with exception logic. But the question you asked deserves a separate talk, to be very honest. Right? You can use some of our products. It's just trying to use Zyte. Industries are leading citrus sales. You can use other products as just trying it there, but it's, to be very honest, it's just different part of. It's just different aspect of that product. But I agree with bands, obviously, the second thing we have product. I would say in the first thing in that product is the bands, because I did it following in the last year. We had all the stories, but I mean, I'm very good as to the you want to discuss this topic or you just why should we do it?
It is well, so one thing that LLMs understand very well is HTML, right? Because really being on source domain, the LLMs are coming out there speaking development jobs.
They just launched an AI product to this, and yeah, that's the idea of it. So using pay objects, so what we have done is we basically check out this very interesting. So what we have developed is completely automatic artificial intelligence based state. We just tell the state of the pay, you automatically figure out what it has to state. And it will give you the pay object, it will generate the pay object. So no code switch it. It will generate the pay objects to better build that. Go ahead.
Do you think if you maintain those 4200 staples that you guys retain, get quickly develop this?
So we have this is patented AI coming out. So we claim that it's healthy, right? Technically it's healthy, or if website changes, but to awareness is something that we have to super. It's really exciting area. Also, we were this I we will all very interested to the data limited. Let's see how it
Okay, so maybe not take to restart, but saving. So like if we are saving at a large scale, how do you manage the availability and the security use? I pay the whole issue with this saving. So what are some tips? Let's say who will handle that? So really, like I was not even too forward the 4 college at that.
I think what do you have? You will start on with the limiting your invested, your state is not processing the web pages, you are making more requests with just storing infinitely. If you get, wanting quickly when you request, request and security. Because it's like family issues. Sometimes what we try to do is we destroy the relevant data that you see from the like we also receives it also sees the raw audio and the parts and the encoded part. So we just destroy it. We say memory. These are some of the things again where is our case business. So do check out our cloud platforms, guys. The memory management with any case. You can stay on Amazon with how the focus called to any accumulates.
The next, so I'm going to go back. I'll go this browser first collection. So if you are managing for memory issue, our source issues, so the best would be to run your project to distribute system. So you have to divide your problem to have with terminology, distributed with the products.
Yeah.
We have in the side also where it was these distributing right. So here is some colleagues these are also open source as Container and the XCF and they are also plugin available compatible with the traffic. So you can visit that important story.
Where? Also, it's about just roughly.
I think we're going to take a short 5-minute break. Thank you, Umair.